With interstellar travel being more accessible than ever before, spacefaring civilizations have begun to expand their horizons, exploring wider reaches of the galaxy. New planets containing weird and wonderful life are being discovered every day, bringing with them new opportunities to deepen our understanding of the natural world. In this episode, we will discover how extreme radiation has impacted the evolution of several species on a planet, caused them to grow to extraordinary heights. Welcome to An Interloper's Guide to Bolly Y24. The Yocenth system. A popular tourist destination located within the Suez region of the UK galaxy. Of the system's 5 planets, one is heavily protected, owing to the extremely unique creatures that roam its irradiated plains. This is Bolly Y24, the Yocenth system's supercritical planet. Radioactive isotopes emitted from minerals embedded in the planet's crust warm the atmosphere to a humid 24 degrees, encouraging the growth of a variety of tropical plants. As night falls, these plants begin to glow, illuminating the plains in an eerie bioluminescent light. Though these plant varieties are common throughout the galaxy, they grow to unprecedented heights on Bolly Y24, thanks in part to the planet's extreme radioactivity. As well as supersized plant life, the planet supports a variety of large animal species. Feeding exclusively on the highly toxic toroidrous plants that dominate the landscape, the Cobrupleum are the most common of Bolly Y24's megafauna. The adults can reach heights of up to 6 meters, affording them easy access to the plant's nutritious yet poisonous fruits. Cobrupleum's complex digestive system has evolved a series of 6 stomachs, capable of filtering out any toxins contained within the toroidrous fruit. This digestion process takes a significant amount of time, and as a result, the nomadic Cobrupleum herds move slowly as they continue their unending search for food. As the only creatures on the planet capable of consuming the toroidrous fruits, the species face no competition, which has allowed the population to flourish. For other species, however, finding food is a daily struggle. This is Rattusarkis, the planet's second largest herbivore. They feed on one of the planet's rarest species of plant, often traveling long distances in search of their next meal. Reaching heights of 4.3 meters, they are smaller and more nimble than the Cobrupleum, their long legs enabling them to cover great distances with little effort. In order to locate the elusive plant that makes up their diet, Rattusarkis have evolved a telescopic eye that helps them navigate their surroundings from an elevated position. In design, the species' eye is similar to that of a camera, and is even capable of zooming in on objects in the far distance. As well as sight, Rattusarkis rely on another sense to find their meal. A series of highly specialized scent receptors surrounding their eye seek out the plant's unique aroma, helping them hone in on its location. The pondry tea fruits is a popular delicacy amongst the planet's smaller herbivores, and many species will defend their food aggressively. However, when a Rattusarkis enters the scene, their immense size alone is enough to force even the bravest of the smaller herbivores to abandon their meal. Like many of Bolly Y24's herbivores, the scarcity of food is not the only challenge to Rattusarkis' survival. The extreme humidity causes regular radioactive storms that mercilessly batter the planet's surface for long periods of time. During these storms, the Rattusarkis retract their fragile eye into their body for protection, standing immobilized until the storm passes. Being the larger of Bolly Y24's herbivores, Cobrupleum and Rattusarkis remain safe from predators. But for the planet's smaller species, the threat remains ever present. A gentle Belarus grazing on a patch of grass has become isolated from its herd, making it vulnerable to attack. Unbeknownst to the Belarus, each one of its movements are being carefully monitored by the most ferocious of the planet's predators. Winkmefiea, Bolly Y24's apex megafauna predator. Standing 6 meters tall, Winkmefiea are of equal height to Cobrupleum, yet they possess superior agility and poise. They are incredibly successful hunters, their 6 legs and unmatched endurance allowing them to effortlessly outpace their prey. Where possible, Winkmefiea employ an ambush approach to hunting, indicating great intelligence, but given their immense size, this tactic is not always an option. This particular Winkmefiea, however, has managed to find cover behind some of the tall plants. Its prey, the grazing Belarus, has not noticed its presence yet, but with its enhanced peripheral vision, this may not be the case for long. The Winkmefiea must act quickly. With a sudden burst of speed, it charges at the herbivore, leaving it no time to react, successfully securing itself a meal. Belarus, like most of the planet's species, feed on radioactive flora, a diet that can lead to cell mutation. To consume the irradiated cells contained within the meat of their prey, Winkmefiea possess a specialized saliva, which renders any radioactive particles inert, allowing for the safe digestion of nutrients. They chew their food for a long period of time before swallowing, as, having no natural predators, they can afford to take their time to feed. Cobrupleum, Rattusarkis, and Winkmefiea may seem unconnected, but there is one trait they all have in common: their immense size. Prehistoric remains discovered on Bolly Y24 have revealed that ancient ancestors of these species were of a much smaller stature. Over generations, mutations within their pituitary gland caused an excess of growth hormones to be released, resulting in a notable increase in size. Out of all the creatures on the planet, Cobrupleum, Rattusarkis, and Winkmefiea are the only species that mutated in this way, and research is currently ongoing to understand why these 3 in particular were affected. Bolly Y24, though open for tourists to visit, is heavily monitored with anti-poaching technology to ensure the planet's megafauna remain unexploited. The nighttime display of its plants and unique animal species make it the most popular destination within the Yocenth system, despite its extremely radioactive environment. Interlopers exploring the Yocenth system will find it full of a diverse variety of vibrant life, each of its 5 planets telling a different story of nature's resilience and beauty. We hope you have enjoyed this episode of An Interloper's Guide, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you all for the support, and as always, have fun, stay safe, and most importantly, be curious.